Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Selassie Fiawi, with some quick updates for you on the front of Thomas Partey, the Ghana Black Queens, and the WAFU Zone B competition. Yesterday was a fun time for Thomas Partey and some other Black Stars players, Majida Shimeru, Benjamin Asari, and co, who are in action for the all-Star Festival yesterday. Was quite fun as the southern side beat the northern side 2-1. But today, this morning, we woke up to some breaking news about the transfer of Thomas Partey, and I saw this coming, in my opinion. I'll tell you why I saw it coming and why I think Thomas Partey should go next. As usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. So it's the beginning of the second round of matches in the Club World Cup, and Alali are taking on Palmeiras in their second game at the MetLife Stadium. Hopefully, an African team is able to do us proud. Alali, remember, drew the very first game versus Inter Miami 0-0. Yesterday's game, Real Madrid versus Al Hilal, and many people are saying they now understand why Cristiano Ronaldo is struggling in Saudi Pro League. Al Hilal are a super team. They were running rings. They were running riot against Real Madrid yesterday, and Madrid were unlucky. They could have gotten the win still, but the goalkeeper, Bono, had other ideas. In the end, it was 1-1, a honest even, rightly so, on the balance of play. My main story, Thomas Partey, and the news from Fabrizio is that he's looking more likely to leave the Gunners. And I actually felt this or saw this coming because if you'd noticed in recent times, Thomas Partey has been granting a lot of interview. Very unlike the Ghanaian midfielder. He granted an interview with T3 Sports, granted a over 1 hour interview with Kafui Day on his YouTube channel. He has been speaking a lot. He's been more open to more media engagement, sort of like he's marketing himself once again. Anyway, the confirmation has come in, and it is that Thomas Partey will probably be leaving the Gunners. Contract talks have not progressed. However, he's engaging with other clubs. Juventus have come into the conversation. Fenerbahce have been one of the clubs to also come into the conversation. Thomas Partey is looking more likely to move away from Arsenal. Arsenal are pursuing other targets in Zubamendi. And many people ask, why are Arsenal moving away from Thomas Partey? He's done more than enough for the club to warrant a bumper deal. Well, the truth is that he's in his early 30s. Probably some controversies surrounding him are what Arsenal are looking to, I wouldn't say wash their hands off, but try to dissociate a bit from. Thomas Partey has been great, especially in the last season. Maintaining his fitness and all that has been his top priority, and he has been doing just that. Unfortunately, it hasn't been enough. Probably the contract talks about salary and the fact that he's getting a lesser salary in this new contract, and he feels he deserves more. 250,000 plus salary a month or a week or whatever. Thomas Partey feels he is worth more, and I wouldn't fault him for that. He's been a metronome, if you say the least, in Arsenal's midfield in recent times. It has been amazing. But the Gunners, as you know, with Mikel Arteta, who has in the past said that he wants to keep Partey, he's happy to keep Partey. But Partey contract talks are not just about the player, they're about the representative, the agent. And you heard what he said in the 3 Sports interview. He said it's up to his agent. He also has a family to consider. So all these things, his agent is taking care of it. And in that, he is also marketing himself. Juventus, Fenerbahce are looking like the likely targets. But right now, the contract talks have not progressed, and it now means that the Gunners will be losing Thomas Partey. In that first leg versus PSG, many people felt that his absence was felt, and it was a reason why they had that deficit in the first leg. He came in the second leg, and I think it was too little, too late. Thomas Partey, 5 years at Arsenal, is coming to an end. June 30th is when he becomes a free agent. Will he leave the club or will he accept a salary cut? Your guess is as good as mine. We'll be following this story closely and be giving you updates accordingly. The Ghana Black Queens will take on Nigeria in a friendly ahead of the women's AFCON. They are already in Morocco, preparing for that tournament. The women's AFCON. Ghana is making a return for the first time since they hosted it actually in 2018. The Black Queens are already in camp, and pre-tournament camping has begun in Morocco. Hopefully, they can get out of their group. South Africa, Tanzania, and Mali are in the group. No mean opponents. It will be very tough for them. And Kim Lars Bjorkegren has not had the best of starts to life. The friendly games have brought just one win. I think 5 games so far. Draws in between, losses also there. Kim is still learning on the job. Hopefully he learns quickly because this tournament, if Ghana doesn't do well, the criticisms will be unforgiving. He has to learn fast and learn quickly to help us get over the line. But hopefully he does the needful and does get us done in that respect. We need to make it to the knockout phases. We need to make it to the knockout phases and probably into the semi-final and qualify for the Women's World Cup, which is in 2027. Ghana has not been there for a very long time at the senior level. At the under 17 and under 20 level, we've been regulars in those tournaments. The Women's World Cup will also be held here in the United States. Hopefully, Ghana can get the job done. As I said earlier, the girls will be playing in an international friendly game versus Nigeria. Nigeria themselves will be playing Portugal on June 23rd. So we'll be following all that closely and bringing you updates. Ghana versus Nigeria in Morocco. It's going to be a pre-tournament game. The date has not officially been confirmed, but we will communicate that to you as well. The WAFU Under 20 Zone B competition, which was supposed to be held in Ghana, has been shifted by 2025. We'll be bringing you the update. The draw is going to be held tomorrow as well, and we'll be updating you accordingly. And that is how I'll end it for today. Thomas Partey is set to lead the Gunners. Contract talks have not progressed as expected, unfortunately, but he has to leave the Gunners and is exploring his options. He's been marketing himself, in my opinion. I've seen him do more interviews. I've heard more from Partey recently than I've heard from him in a long time. He's quite the quiet type and reserved most of the time. But this time, more media engagement, meaning he's selling something. Which clubs will be buying? We'll find out in a couple of weeks. His contract expires on June 30th, and he will be a free agent. The Black Queens are preparing Nigeria in a friendly game. They will play it before the tournament kicks off on July. WAFU Zone B competition and the dates for it. The draw is tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.